second referee, Mr. Kcb-Nkumba, international referee from South Sudan. Presentation of the starting lineup for Team APR. Jersey number 1, Diane. Jersey number 3, Sharon. Jersey number 6, Albertine. Jersey number 7, that's all for me. Jersey number 11, Valentine. Jersey number 15, Benita. Team Libero, Beatrice. Head coach, Peter Kamasa Wakamasa. Presentation of the starting lineup for Kcb-Nkumba. Jersey number 3, Adam. Jersey number 5, Akro. Jersey number 7, Alunga. Jersey number 9, Cavb. Jersey number 14, Jennifer. Starting Libero, jersey number 10, Luede. Head coach, Ladit Tony Lagoni. Ladies and gentlemen, let's enjoy volleyball. Our ministers, we have Colonel Emmanuel Ruzindana, Defense Attaché, Rwanda High Commission in Uganda. You're welcome, Afande. We also have Major Jemima, Head of Delegation, APR Women Volleyball Club. We also have Captain Kairanga, Head of Delegation, APR Men Volleyball Club. And oh yes, we also have former Vice President of Rwanda Volleyball Federation, Mr. Kcb.
Volleyball. This is a Sports Volleyball Club channel. It is Kcb-Nkumba, the champions of Uganda ladies category, taking on APR, the champions of the ladies category, right there in Rwanda. So it is a matchup of champions. We are here to see which champion is going to stretch to have bigger muscles and take up the win to head into the finals. I'm not alone. My name is Shadrach, and I'm here with the fanatic volleyball hero, Mark Musingles, aka
Mark.
This is the best Nemo fan, but Nemo is already outside, and action continues here with the likes of APR taking on Kcb-Nkumba here.
The winner here will have a chance to feature in the final to take on Pipeline of Kenya, who had, should I call it an easy one earlier on today?
It was an easy, literal an easy one, because despite the fact that in the second set, Sportis made it to a score of 20 at 25. The rest of the sets were a little easy for, that is the Pipeline, Kenya Pipeline. They were making light work. They were making light work of that is Sports Volleyball Club. But we head into another matchup of KCB from Uganda and APR from Rwanda. Your thoughts?
Already it's an early lead for Kcb-Nkumba with 4 points against the 2 for APR. You see right there, and line attack, a nice one just over the shorter block of the setter.
Yeah,
and she's able to score.
That is Benita Mkanda. She has been representing APR for a long time, representing the Rwandese national team. So in white and black, it is the volleyball giants from Rwanda. That is none other than APR, and on the other side, it in green and blue. That is Kcb-Nkumba representing Uganda. So the score is 5-3.
And the game is 5-3 for Kcb-Nkumba. They celebrate the point.
It's actually not. The score is 5 for Kcb-Nkumba and 3 for APR from Rwanda. Some of the players you need to look out for in the Rwanda side, you have the captain Mesero Valentine, jersey number 11. You have Aluba, jersey number 6. You have Sharon Amito, who also represents Uganda, playing jersey number 3. And we have Betty, that is the libero from Rwanda. On the other side, you have Jennifer Alungat. She is a force to reckon with for this rejuvenated Nemo side. It should be not, rather KCB side. It should be noted that KCB are champions from last season, but they've lost a lot of players. They've lost Hadija Otin and her other sister Hadija Achelun, and we see still on court. We don't see, that is the left-handed player, that is Habiba Namala. So it is a young team, and I think Coach Tony Peter Lakoni, in his own words, said he is still rebuilding for the future.
And indeed, we see they are rebuilding for the future. They've been able to make it to the semi-final of the CAVB Club Championship right here in Kampala. And right now they're taking on one of the best teams in Rwanda, which is APR.
So, preparing to serve, it is APR, Alba 6.
Remember, tomorrow there are semi-finals of the men, the bronze medal matches, and the finals are all happening tomorrow. Please be here by 9 a.m. or subscribe to this channel, and you will get the live updates for every notification of every game that will be happening tomorrow. Thank you all for watching.
On the front court, I see Oderman, I see Nancy Chebet for KCB. There is the pickup. Oderman for the set, flying in from the back. What a hit that is on the back court. It is Benita Mkanda, but the effort and the energy are not really outstanding to keep that ball at bay.
It's 8 points for KCB and 6 points for APR. We
so
see
talking
KCB
about
with a backcourt option.
Yeah, backcourt.
Indeed scoring for them.
Yeah, I think they're testing. It's called testing the waters. Up high for the set. There is the dump, and Oderman was a little far from that ball. It is a dump. Wise decision right there from the captain of the Rwandese national team and the captain of APR. That is Valentin Munezero right there, jersey number 11. For the Rwandese fans out there, you will forgive us. The gentleman who is always there flying and giving you the commentary in Kinyarwanda once in a while is missing in action. He has that is none other than from Kigali today, our very own, that is Amon. I know he will be watching also later on, be catching us because he loves watching this running side, and it is Kcb at 9 and APR at 7.
Ball is covered, but it's unable to be retrieved.
So it is a hit right there, and Case Brothers APR has just picked up their 8th point. They are within one of Case. That is within one of.
It's 8 points for APR and 9 points for Kcb-Nkumba. An ace!
It is an ace. It is another error. We just talked about errors from the beginning. We have an issue with most of the Ugandan teams. The errors it's chewing them up, and we saw this when Torres was playing. That is the men's category. We saw this when the ladies category they were playing, and we have seen it around most of the Ugandan teams in terms of errors.
It's an achievement for the sportless teams. Both teams have been able to feature in the semi-final. Wonderful block, Nancy Chebet right there. The block, good block, and it gives Kcb-Nkumba 10 points and 9 for APR of Rwanda. Kcb-Nkumba, the league champions of Uganda, taking on APR, the league champions of the Rwanda team, Rwanda League.
Stepping onto the front court, Jennifer Alungat. She is tall and she is lanky through the center. She's one of the tallest middle blockers for Uganda, and that point is reversed and handed to the team by the names of APR, that is Army Patriotique du Rwandais.
She took more than 8 seconds to serve.
So
when you get to the service box, you're given 8 seconds to serve. Nancy Chebet took longer than expected there. Gives a point, a 3 point to APR.
On your screens right there was just numbers, and that is Sharon Amito. She is a Ugandan national who has been playing her volleyball outside of Uganda because she has played in Kenya and then has represented for Rwanda National Police, and now she switched allegiance as she was bought out. That is by APR. Munezero, the pickup by the libero. Other man through the center. Nancy Chebet meets her match. She's completely locked out. She is put in detention
by Amito. Amito has played in our Ugandan league before. She featured for teams like Leger University, Sports Ladies, before she switched allegiances to APR.
Yeah, so it's about experience.
To police in Rwanda.
It's about experience right now. For you to be playing for police right now, you're going up against some of the best in the region. That makes you one of the best in the region. But Kcb-Nkumba, all these errors that are showing them up are going to affect them in the long run. Already affecting them on the scoreboard, and they could affect them in terms of the winning.
That's an ace right there. The libero for Kcb-Nkumba is unable to receive and pass the ball to the setter, gifting a point to Rwanda APR. It's 3-point game right now. 9 points for Kcb and 12 for APR. Timeout, Kcb-Nkumba. The coach doesn't want the Ghana girls to take a very big lead.
It's like communication. This is Coach Tony Pitalapon. He has been around the league for a very long time. He knows what is at stake. I also see not coach for offended. He's a setter, a legend in the making, or if not, already a legend in the volleyball here in Uganda. He features for your beloved Nemo Stars, but they faced disaster and they're out of the competition.
Unfortunately, they were not able to go beyond the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
We already have APR from Rwanda, Police from Rwanda, and REG.
Away from APR, we just talked about none other than your beloved Nemo Stars. What are you pleased about that they accomplished in this particular Cavb Zone 5?
They were able to play some of the best teams since they're going to represent Libya for the SEC today they featured
Club Championship.
African Club Championships. They
So,
played one of the best teams in the region.
Experience for them.
Yes, exactly.
But you feel with the team that they fielded, they'll be able to make it rub shoulders with some of the best teams out there, or they need to add some ingredients in that particular lineup?
They will be the same team. Could be the same team, but we expect them to play better than they've played in the CFB Zone 5 Club Championships.
The story is the same. There have been errors, there have been mistakes for Kcb-Nkumba, and they've forced an early substitution, that is for Kcb-Nkumba, and have brought on that is Akelo, I believe, for reception and attacking abilities. On your screen right there in the corner, it is Namia Allen. She's a big fan of Uganda volleyball, that is Nemo Stars, as well as the national team. And
an ace, another ace from the APR captain.
At this particular time, it is like Kcb-Nkumba, it is putting the E in errors. All these errors that they are making is a major reason why they are lagging behind the 6-point cushion that has been set by the Giants from Rwanda, that is APR.
Kcb-Nkumba team is ready to receive, and it's already 15-9. An ace, another ace by the captain, the APL team. Second time in quick succession is scored by Coach Lakoni.
Yeah. Coach Tony Peter Lakoni, a player with experience, and right there,
goes for his second time out.
Playing with the likes of John Bosco, JB Opendi, and at one particular time we also had Coach Nicholas Mbeki helping, that is Kcb-Nkumba. At this time, instructions are from the coach, that is Tony Peter Lakoni, but the score is the same. It is 9 KCB and 16 for APR. It is not an AI-generated score line, it is real.
And the Nkumba girls are complaining that she is taking more than 8 seconds. We took it once, more than 8 seconds. You called the point for the APL team. She's taking more than 8 and you're not calling the point for her.
Now let me tell you something. Yes. This is what they say in Swahili. Aliyekutwa na ngozi ndio mwizi wa ng'ombe. If they catch you with a cow hide, you're the thief. Now this particular time, the referee was aware of the second. You never know he wasn't aware of the previous second. That APR, but it's about consistency. I believe they have a right to ask for consistency.
We can count them ourselves and see.
Yeah, exactly. So the next time anyone goes to the service line and takes a lot of time, we're surely going to make the count. But right there on your screen is the libero. Is Swift. That is for Kcb-Nkumba. It is none other than Najuma. So preparing to serve is APR all the way from Kigali in Rwanda.
Let's count with her this time. Let's count. The whistle has gone. Not yet, brother.
Yeah. So the preparation from Kcb-Nkumba. They are preparing for reception.
Yeah.
5. We are counting the seconds. Valentine Munezero.
Another ace. She's running away.
Nancy Chebet.
Beating Kcb-Nkumba.
She is caught slacking and she's hit on the face. She needs to go for a makeup. If she had lipstick on, trust me, it is on that Mikasa ball right now because they hit that facial area. That is for Nancy Chebet.
We have volunteers who are helping out cleaning the balls.
Yeah, so I'm not seeing Rwanda's flag right here. I'm sorry I can't speak Kinyarwanda right now, but I want you to keep sending those up because I know many people from Rwanda are watching, many from Uganda, Tanzania as well, and Burundi. So just represent, send the flag. Let us get to know, let us get to see that you're representing for your team across the border. Nancy Chebet, we're preparing to serve.
Who's watching and commenting.
Yeah, we also Namahoro Florence.
Volleyball is good.
Yeah, Namahoro Florence. There is the pickup by Deti. Diane with the set coming off the block. That is Lizzie, all the way from Gaborone in Botswana, representing, raising up high and throwing the hammer down.
And it's 19 points for APR and 11 for Kcb-Nkumba. The game started when each team was scoring 1-1, and all of a sudden APR is running away with the first set. It's 19 for 11. Yes, we now see the Rwanda flags. Let us know who you're supporting. Send in the flags.
Exactly. George Nkurunziza, Eugene Tuyizera. Ugandans, please send those flags as well. This is Benita Mukanda Isenga, growing up high and hurting. That is Kcb-Nkumba, Kamanzi Jacques, Spin Sports, Nkurunziza, Kamanzi, Axikimana, Nkurunziza, Eugene. There are too many BN Sports. Emmanuel Mutimuchu Tuje. So, Ugandan, I'm waiting for you to represent for your country. And there is the pickup, but it is another point. Errors has been the song on my mouth.
21
Kcb-Nkumba. 21-11.
The 10-point caution for the APR.
Exactly. So, APR, right there on the screens, it is Sharon Amito from Northern Uganda representing. That is for APR. There have been a lot of players who have crossed from Uganda to go and play. That is right there in Rwanda. What are some of the major reasons why Ugandans and the rest of other country players have been flying all the way to Rwanda to play volleyball in Rwanda?
Better facilities, I guess, better than last year. Better coaches. You believe that, or it's arguable?
Now, or whatever your side is right, but what brings all that about? It's about the financing, the money that Rwandese are really putting in this beautiful game of volleyball, not just volleyball, but even soccer. The outrageous amounts right there is the major reason why they have been growing. Diane with the set, up high, Mukanda Isenga.
Nkurunziza says he wants to be beaten below 15.
Below 15.
Where are Ugandan fans? Please send in the
Gasana Felix, Nkurunziza George, Dusenge Evelyn, Nshuti Alain Ashuti, Joan Okarado, oh my, Gasana Felix, Kamanzi Jacques. I mean, the messages keep flying in right there. Lots of Rwandese flags, and just like that, Ian is heading onto the outside. That is, and then we have Anestin also stepping into the court, and Ndiamhashi. Emanzi, yesterday you sent a comment in Chinyarwanda. I expected you to send another comment right here in Chinyarwanda. This time telling us that the Rwandese are beating us. Yesterday you were mentioning that we were beating the Rwandese. So, Ndiamhashi.
She's Uganda. Still sends in the front.
Exactly. So, the inspiration, that is Anestin, jump service. There is the pickup. Options through the center and
shut down.
One of the best scorers for Kcb-Nkumba, that is Jennifer Alungap, goes up high, and she is used to playing in a league where she's literally the tallest player in Uganda. She has surely met her match in Alba.
Alba, the setup player for the APL side. The jump server setter there.
Pick up once again, Oderman for the set. Up high, position 4, and this time they are able, that is Grace Adong, she is able to go up high and go down hard. That is for Kcb-Nkumba.
Should the Ugandan fans celebrate when they get to the 15-point mark?
13 for Kcb-Nkumba. It is 23.
All right, 2 points for both teams to go. 2 points.
Yeah, and there is a substitution right there. It is the second Alungat stepping onto the court. I believe it's about defense. She is over 6 feet and 2 inches. So for her to be able to step onto the court, she's going to provide not just scoring, but defense for Kcb-Nkumba. Sharon, rather Susan, that is Grace Adong with the service.
And not the best reception. The ball is a free ball over for Kcb-Nkumba. Set to position 4. It's a free ball for KPR. And that's set point.
Actually, it is 24 right now.
APR.
It is actually 24. We beg your pardon. It is 24. 24 for APR. It is Benita Mukanda Isenga preparing to serve. Is it a floater? Is it going for pace, just like Anestin? We have seen a couple of jump servers, and that is the Kenya Pipeline. That is, I believe, Lois Semeya. She was really outrageous in that jump service.
We'll have a very good match for us ahead tomorrow. Imagining APR is going to run away with this. Ball is served.
Is that all?
24-14. 14 for Kcb-Nkumba and 24 for APR.
So it is a 10-point lead That is for APR, and the game is theirs to lose.
Nkurunziza isite imwe kubisa.
It set imwe kubusa. That is 1-0. I know I've learned some by by osmosis. I've learned some Kinyarwanda by stand being near none other than Amon. No, so that is Valentin Munezero has just made a rare error. So we had Randisa Fania saying Uganda team, that is KCB, will not make it to 15 points. But as I talk now, it is 15 for Kcb-Nkumba and it is 24 for APR.
Send in your flags, Ugandan fans, send in your flags. Those supporting the Rwandan team, send in your flags. They've made the 15.
Here is the free ball. It is being processed. Anestin up high and Monezero Valentin somehow they keep that ball alive. There is the remix for Kcb-Nkumba. Odamond up high, position 4, cross court, and there is a Lungat coming off the bench. And like I mentioned, she comes on for as a scoring opportunity, as a scoring chance for Kcb-Nkumba.
That is 16 for Kcb-Nkumba and 24 for APR. Set point for APR.
Jennifer Alungat straight into the libero Judith. Anestin back set, flying in and dropping that ball into the backcourt. That is for KCB. Rather, I beg your pardon, that is for APR. That is Divine. Now, most of the times, Divine is on the bench, but she has been given a chance to come and flex her muscles.
25-16 for the first set. So many errors from the Nkumba side. They failed to receive. There is one, the captain for KCB, for APR.
That is Valentine Monezero.
She served 9 times on that line.
She actually, it is rare to receive a PC from a service. But right there, Chabet Nancy received the one straight on her lipstick, right there on the mouth. That is Chabet Nancy. So, from the statistics, it is APR, 1 set, 12 attacks, 8 for Kcb-Nkumba, 1 block for KCB, 4 blocks for that is APR, and 8 aces for APR, 7 opponent errors from KCB, and 1 for APR. So, you as a volleyball fanatic, someone who has been around volleyball for long, what is your interpretation of these statistics?
So many aces, 8 aces in a set. That shows how dominant a team has been on you. Then the attacks matching each other, 8 for 12. That is good enough. Opponent errors, we see Nkumba had 7 compared to the 1 for APR. So if Kcb-Nkumba is to get something from this game, they should try and receive well, maybe, and also reduce their personal errors.
So some reactions right here on the comment section. Nkurunziza George, remember we are lions. Dusenge, the flag. Nkurunziza, Dusenge again. The gifted twins. Bangange.
Tomorrow we'll be having so many
Elukana Nsabimana. Itangike Ama Simples. Really appreciate you so much. Those who are watching, we are preparing any moment, any second, every hour. We are here at the M10 Arena in Rugogo Cavb Zone 5 Club Championship for the first time in Uganda. It is a preparation for the second set. Bukanda Isenga, Diane through the center, and the pickup from the libero. up high, swinging straight into the hands of Becky. Betty. Somehow
Ball is
they
still
keep
up in air.
this ball alive. Monezero Valentine. And there is the miscommunication. Sharon Amito, Diane, and Mkanda Isenga together with Betty. The miscommunication from the 4 players.
It gives a point to Kcb-Nkumba. It takes the first point of the second set. 1-0.
So it is Diane on your screens. It is the setter for Kcb-Nkumba, that is Odamant. And it is another error right there, and it is another point for APR. So there is someone here who is asking for the profile of that is none other than Valentin Munezero. I'll be giving you the profiles, but I'll start off with telling you she is the national team captain for Rwanda national team, and she is the captain for this APR side, and she's been a captain for some time. She represented Rwanda when she lifted, that is a KFBC mem, that is 2022, 2023, that is for the APR women out across the border, and this time around she comes in at 6 feet 2 inches, one of the tallest players on the team.
Another ace. The aces have started. Another ace. It's 3 points for APR and 1 for Kcb-Nkumba. Kcb-Nkumba, don't give up. The game is still young. Don't start giving away the free aces, and reduce on your personal errors. Free ball across. How do they use it? They go for the opposite. Shot number 7.
That is Lizzie. The second name is a little bit hard to pronounce, and everyone has its own pronunciation for it, or pronunciation for that name, but it is Lizzie. For me, it's Coleste Lizzie, all the way from Gaborone in Botswana. Diane preparing for the service. A floater straight into Grace Adong. Up high, out of system set. The end. It is a free ball for Kcb-Nkumba. Up high and down hard. She is completely locked out. She found roofings on site.
It's 5 points, 2-1 for Kcb-Nkumba. Will the coach call for an early timeout? Oh, the point goes to Kcb-Nkumba.
Yeah, it is Kcb-Nkumba point. I almost thought it's just a call that has been reversed and to the demise that of APR and to the happiness of Kcb-Nkumba. Along out with the floater, straight into the best libero Betty. Up high for the set. It is Lizzie. Locks all the way from
some of the comments asking if you can speak some Kinyarwanda.
Namaholo Florence. Trust me, we had someone who was flying Kinyarwanda around. That is none other than Amon. But this time it is 2 people who know a list of Kinyarwanda. But you can fly that flag right there as APR is playing.
Good reception from Nalombo. She goes 2 times and she's able to go
Sarah
through.
Adong.
This time she's able to go through, and that is 3 points for Kcb-Nkumba and 5 for APR.
Benita Mkanda Isenga preparing for reception. It is a side out for APR.
3-5. Second set.
A pick up by Leti. They said up high, and this is Benita Mkanda Isenga. But the ball floats onto the outside. She was trying to go for the line to take advantage of the line, but it is a point for Kcb-Nkumba.
Someone is asking for the profile of the Nkumba setter. Will you get that one as well?
Trust me, I'm going to give you every profile that you ask for. But first, I'm going to finish the one of that is Munezero Valentine. How about that beautiful connection and direction between the setter, that is Diane, as well as Sharon Amito.
So that's wonderful connection. She jumps, she puts the ball right on plate for Sharon Amito to come and just kill.
On a silver platter. So
6 points for APR.
Jabet Nancy. I beg your pardon, Sharon Amito. Up high for the set. The flight. the execution, preparation, operation, a hit into the net. That is from Lizzie, and it is a point for that is Kcb-Nkumba Volleyball Club.
5 points for Kcb-Nkumba and 6 for APR. Please send in your flags. Let us know which team you're supporting. Is it the Kcb-Nkumba of Uganda or APR of Rwanda? Send in the flags. That's a service error from Grace Akiro.
Yeah, this is not the first time these girls have been making errors. Just from the previous set, they're making these errors, and it's one of the major reasons why APR was in the lead. That is Grace Akiro right there on their screens as APR. That is Lizzie prepares to serve. Lizzie was playing for RRA just last season, but she was out of contract and now representing APR. Diane, that is the dam. Improvisation, utilization, picking up a point. Just the one, Diane.
Yeah, a very good setter there. She's on front court. I think someone should be able to commit and maybe commit to her, jump with her, block any dumps that she's bringing up.
There is the experienced coach on your screens. That is for APR. It was
another ace.
Yeah, it is another ace right there. But Coach Peter was standing right there earlier on in that particular screen. And the Kcb-Nkumba is forced to call a timeout. But right there on your screens, Munezero Valentine, you were asking you people were asking for the bio. She was born on January 7th in 2000. That makes her only 25 years of age. She plays as an outside hitter. That is for the Rwandese side. She is a humble lady, and trust me, she has 182 centimeters. She is representing the Rwanda national team right there. And the last time she played for the Rwanda national team, they were playing in Yaoundé in Cameroon. And remember, even Uganda represented with the likes of Akathe Ainembabazi. We saw earlier on Umuhoza Flavia. You see right there on your screen, just the number 13. That is Jennifer Alungai. She also represented the likes of Namala Habiba, who are missing in action. Ugandan team was actually studded, and they played to the finish.
She opts for a dump. Liberos.
It is a dumping bonanza here at the M10 Arena in Lugogo. This is Lizzie, a pickup, ornament up high, and it is like the cover for this Rwanda team, that is APR, is relentless. The ability to keep that ball away from touching the ground is really outrageous. And up high for the hits, that is Benitza.
She says enough is enough. Let's stop gambling with the ball, and she kills it.
Yeah,
scoring the 10th point for APR.
It was more of a rally. We were yet to see a rally of that sort happening in this particular matchup. But they are bringing in the cavalry. It is Bridget Nakaye coming on as well as that is the first. Actually, this other Chelsea 4, she used to be the starting center for Kcb-Nkumba. That is none other than Auma, but that is Grace Auma. But this time around, since the team is rebuilding, I believe they are giving us a chance, some of the young players. But surely and surely they are missing. That is Achelun Adija, who helped them win the championship in the UVF Uganda women's category.
Yes. They are the defending champions of the league. They are also the national club champions. Kcb-Nkumba, having lost quite a number of players, they are still in the rebuilding process. But the fact that they've been able to make it to the semi-final of the club of the CAVB Zone 5 Club Championship.
Mr. Jones says, Mureke tubakubite. I know tubakubite means beating. Serade, Iwamanya K. Enos, Elukana Nsabemana, Serada, Diyeshuti Didier. Thank you for watching. There is the back set and the cover. I mean, this Rwandese team, they have good cover, and just like that, Uganda trying to show them we also have cover on our own. But shutting things down is Alba, jersey number 6, also representing the Rwandese national team. So it is the cream de la cream that APR crossed with 509 kilometers from Kigali to come into Kampala and wreak havoc.
And it's already a 7-point game right here. We have APR on 12 and Kcb-Nkumba on just 5. She serves it out. That's Lizzie.
Lizzie Goletse, jersey number 7. She was the last time she was on this court. She played for RRA August 2024, and RRA managed to win the NSSF KABC Invitational.
Right now, she's here playing for
APR
in the CAVB Club Zone 5 Championship. Wonderful block. The first we are seeing from KCB side. It is 7 for 12, 5-point game. They've reduced the deficit.
Exactly. So it is Kcb-Nkumba at 7, a 5-point cushion that APR is comfortably sitting on. But this is volleyball. Anything can happen. The floater on a 0 is caught slacking. It is an ace for Kcb-Nkumba.
I love watching aces. I enjoy aces. I don't know if you enjoy them as well. But that's 8 points for Kcb-Nkumba and 12 for APR. Just a 4-point game here.
That ball flies onto the outside, and the Radleys just broke out a new celebration. It is more like a slingshot right there. So they just use a slingshot to propel themselves onto the scoreboard. It is now 13 for Rwanda National, rather for APR, and it is 8 for Nkumba.
Nice, another ace for APR. Swapping aces on both sides.
Yeah, I mean, this time it is Benita Mkanda Isenga. We were yet to see her pick up a point in terms of service, but this time around she registered an ace serve, which is a good sign for her. It is
nice attack.
Yeah, Bridget Nakaye. She comes off the bench and provides a source of scoring. That is for Kcb-Nkumba.
5-point game.
Yeah, 5 points. For me, from the look of things, Kcb-Nkumba still have a chance to come back in this set. Better yet, come back in this game. But right there, it is starts with the defense. The pickup from Nezero Valentine. Up high, it is Lizzie. Cross court, look at that. I mean, that ball almost seeming like a free ball, but the cover was caught slacking, and they end up picking the point. That is APR.
Thank you so much, everyone that's watching and sending in your comments. We love it. It shows that indeed there's someone watching and following the game. APR with 15 points right now, and Kcb-Nkumba 9 points. Another ace from the captain. It's not the captain. Another ace
from Alba. That is Alba, jersey number 6. We shall give you all the stats if time allows. So I was giving you the stats of that is Valentin Munezero, who is the captain of this APR side as well as the captain of the national team. I told you it's around 182 centimeters, over 75 kilograms right there.
What is her birthday?
She played January. That is she was born on 2001. That is 7th January 2000, making 25 years of age. Played for APR in 2021-2022 season, also the 2022 and 2023 season. She switched allegiance and went to play in CS right there in Tunisia, Safied in Tunisia, and she had to come back to play for APR in the 2024-2025 season, and right now she's representing in the Cavb right here in Kampala, Uganda.
It's the CAVB Club Championships. There were 7 ladies teams, 4 from Uganda, 1 from Kenya, 1 from Rwanda, and right now we're in the semi-final stage. It's APR taking on Kcb-Nkumba of Uganda. The winner will have a chance to play against Pipeline of Kenya, who secured their slot earlier on in the day by beating.
Preparing to serve right there. It is Alba. There is the floater. The libero with the pickup. Options for the setter. Nakaya in motion, and she just couldn't put control on her body. She falls down, and there is an error, a fault in terms of crossing. and APR smiling all the way to the scoreboard.
An 8-point game, 17 for APR, 9 for Kcb-Nkumba. Alba still in the service box. Another ace, 18-9. That's what I call half kilo. They have 9 points to the 18 of
Exactly.
APR.
So it is a story of errors. That is where APR has been feeding off the errors. This is Alba preparing to serve once again. She goes for another floater, and is that all?
Another ace.
I'll not be surprised if coach
19-9.
Tony Pitalakonde is forced to call for a timeout because it is disaster. It is disaster, and it is complete disaster for Kcb-Nkumba.
They
And
take off
substitution.
Amito.
Is Amito onto the outside and given another player a chance to come and feature. That is none other than Divine.
10-point game already. Kcb-Nkumba making so many errors, and APR capitalizing on the errors. She decides to drop the ball. Unfortunately, she's unable to score that. Nancy Chebet goes for the middle, and she scores.
So now let me tell you something interesting.
Yes, please.
The person who just made the point is primarily a setter, but this time around she goes through the center as a middle attack, a middle blocker, and picks up a point for Kcb-Nkumba. So there is someone who was asking for Kcb-Nkumba, KCB in full. So KCB is Kenya Commercial Bank, so they are sponsors for Kcb-Nkumba. Nkumba is a place in on Otebe Road here in Uganda, and so they are the major sponsors on this side.
And APR, it's an institution team sponsored by the army. It has what an attack! It has teams in major sports in Rwanda: athletics, football, volleyball, handball.
Not just, they also have but there's a substitution right there. That is Anestin coming on for Diane. So Anestin was the first team setter for APR, but I believe he has been around for long as the first team setter. But remember, volleyball is a game of revolution, and they're revolutionizing. They're trying to give Diane a chance to come and feature for APR.
It's 20 points for APR and 10 for KCB.
Yeah, the APR libero is called Betty. Actually, that is she's called Beatrice, but somehow they call her Betty right there in Rwanda. And the second libero right there on your jersey number 12 is Judith. She is one of the best liberals here in East Africa, let alone also in Africa at large, because she has been representing for Rwanda for some time as the first libero.
Very good player, very good reception by the libero. I may imagine the person asking about the libero is also a libero himself.
It is probably, but we have some of the best liberos. Earlier on we had that is a libero from Kenya Pipeline. She was representing so well right here for none other than that was Kenya Pipeline. They had a setter, rather a libero, who was representing so well. That is none other than Agrippina Kundu, who was donning red when Kenya Pipeline was playing Sporters.
Very good liberos. Liberos are specialists in reception. They usually don't own the different color of jerseys, not the same jerseys as the outfield players.
So I don't know. I know I'm going to pronounce this name a little bad, but it's Seraphine Mkatambara. I don't know if it is Mkatambara or Mukatamba. The name confuses me a little bit. Most of these random names are giving me a bloody nose. They are making me ask for water, but I'm doing my best. APR in the lead, KCB chasing tiles.
Another ace. So many aces for the Rwanda side. APR.
Yeah, that's it.
23-10.
Anestin.
Godfrey must be so excited. His below 15 is coming.
Yeah, for once. Below
15. George rather.
Yeah.
23-10. KCB, let's get 15 and celebrate.
There is the pickup by Adam Odamant. It is a free ball for Kcb-Nkumba. Options, the back set, the flight, and the hatting. They just put a dent in the court, and the celebrations ensue right there for Nkumba. Coming off the bench and making a delivery, a major delivery, is Flavia.
24 set point, 24-10. Kcb body language is evident. They have conceded defeat already. I don't see them coming back.
I don't think they have conceded, but it's more like you're going up against someone who is better prepared than you, maybe making less errors. It is not about getting scared, it's about getting outsmarted right there. Kcb-Nkumba just picked up a point. That is Odamant right there on your spin. So preparing to serve is Kcb-Nkumba. It is Ngot all the way from South Sudan who has been given a chance.
Chap number 12, very tall player. Good pass.
The pickup through the center. Edam picks up Odamant up high and down hard. How about Judith with the pickup? Lizzie cross court, and she creates a dent in the court, and just like that we come to the end of the second set. It is Nkumba in the driving seat, and it is Kcb-Nkumba in a deep hole. They have a lot of work. They have to get a longer ladder if they have to climb out of the ditch they've dug themselves into.
It's 25-11 in this second set of the second semi-final. Right on your screens there is the UVF president, Sadiq Nasir. Besides him is former UVF president, Hadija Namanda.
And the Cavb president right there. But looking at the stats, Nkumba 25, Kcb-Nkumba 11, 2 sets to none, 14 attacks for Nkumba and 5 for Kcb-Nkumba, 1 block each, 7 ace serves from Nkumba. That says a lot about the reception abilities for Kcb-Nkumba. We have 1 ace serve for Kcb-Nkumba, 3 opponent errors Nkumba, and 4 opponent errors for Kcb-Nkumba. Some give us the business out of those stats.
25-11 is real dominance shown by the Nkumba side. 14 attacks for the Nkumba side compared to the 5. That's another dominance. 1 block apiece. So many aces for Nkumba. They had 8 aces in the first set, and now in the second set they have 7 against 1 for Nkumba. Surely this is a one-sided affair. Kcb-Nkumba literally thrown the towel in. We'll be right back with the third set of this game. Thank you all for watching.
So from the comment section, Nkurunziza Jos, Kcb-Nkumba. I can't pronounce these things. off the block. Options for the setter, the back setter, coming off the block right there. The
Wonderful
combination
block.
of Sharon Amito right there and Valentina Zero. So
APR takes the first point of the third set. It already has 2 sets in the bag, leading Kcb-Nkumba 2 sets to none, and that's the first set in this third set. First point in the third set. Another ace already. Another ace for APR.
APR at 2, Kcb-Nkumba at 0, and already the same score line in terms of scores right there at the MTN Arena in Rugogo. So it is the home of classic volleyball. I cannot take all these moments without talking about the fact that Sports Volleyball Club has given you a chance, has given us a chance to watch these games on a YouTube channel. That is the Sports channel. Yesterday we had games, today we have games, and tomorrow we have most of the games. Will probably be the last day of the event, the semi-final rather. Once the 2 semi-finals, one and the rest are finals, as well as the third place playoffs. How about Lazy flying in from the back, and the result has always been the same.
A very nice attack from his scoring the third point for APR. APR taking an early lead in the third set. It's already 3 points for APR and 1 for Kcb-Nkumba. Regardless, the Ugandans, support your team, please. Thank you.
There is the pickup by Nancy Tebet. That is Nakaye. Cross court pickup by the captain. Yeah, cross court. This is Benita Mukanda Isenga. Odamanta. Cross court once again. The
Nice reception
can't seem to hit the floor, but Benita Mukanda Isenga says I'll shut things down. Cross court for an APR point. What a beautiful rally that was.
Beautiful rally. The libero showing she's good. Now I know why someone was asking for her name and somehow a little biography there.
Yeah, because she plays so well. I mean, her cover is brilliant, her reception is spicy, and her passes are icy. This is surely a free ball for APR. On to the outside. The shout from Mnezero Valentine to Lisi is to the teammate to let the ball fly onto the outside. Beautiful recognition. It is a point for APR. Elkana Sabimana, Shoot Abigaba, Lusenge Evelyn. This is Nditurende Diodo, Kurunziza George, Elkana Sabimana. Too many messages flying right there from Rwanda as well as Uganda. These are the errors that were happening in the first and the second set. And just like they said in was it 79 that is during the French Revolution, they have learned nothing and they have forgotten nothing. In the first 2 sets they were making mistakes of reception, and the same errors they are making in this next set.
It's already 6 points to 1 for Kcb. 5-point game. The libero helps out.
Improvisation set. Mukanda Isenga. They have no answer whatsoever for Benita Mukanda Isenga. So let me give some start right there on that is none other than Mukanda Isenga, because she has really put fingerprints all over this game. An outside hitter, born in March 5th, 1994, 185 centimeters. She has around almost 80 kilograms, and she has a block height of 295 centimeters. There is the pickup.
Kcb-Nkumba self-destruction there, gifting the 8th point to APR, and forces Coach Tony to call for his first time out this early. 8 points to 1, 7-point game already.
It is still the Benita Mukanda Isenga story. It is the Benita Mukanda Isenga bonanza, as she's
sharp number.
That is shutter 5. That is for none other than APR. Beg your pardon, chat 15. That is Benita Mukanda Isenga. She has played for APR. She has played for Rwanda Revenue Authority. That is 2018 and 2019 history. She played for Partizan right there, and now she is back that Partizan is in Albania, and now she is back playing for APR in the from 2022-2023 season up to the 2024-2025 season.
Thank you very much. We're back after the timeout, and still it's the captain in the service box. So many S's from her already. Shall we see another one? Ace! Another ace of the captain. She has alone served them.
Yeah, trust me, for the captain, she is leading by example. Scoring is not only on the front line, that is on the front court, you can also score from the back court. So she has picked up a couple of aces from this unsuspecting Kcb-Nkumba.
It's 9-1. The other libero is able to retrieve the ball, and yes, they take her out of service. 2 points for Kcb-Nkumba and 9 for APR of Rwanda.
So it is that is the end on the screens, preparing to pass. That is for APR. Kcb-Nkumba trying to serve.
Kawonya Johnson, thank you for watching. Your comments as well.
The floater, the pickup, Benita Kadaisenga, the back set, that is Lizzie. They don't seem to have the defense. The defense seems to be lacking a little bit. They go up high, but they can't seem to put the right block against these APR ladies.
The APR ladies look like they're running away with the third set. That will give them an opportunity to have a fight for the trophy against Pipeline of Kenya.
Up high, improvisation set, one-handed pickup, cross court. That is Lizzie, all the way from Botswana, rising up high, levitating and dropping a C4 explosive into the unsuspecting enemy lines of Kcb-Nkumba.
Some of the comments here, my first time to witness it, under 5 playing. No UTC is reaching the final. The others are in French Rwandese and I'm unable to read them.
Up high for the set. There is the hit. Touch from Nezelo Valentine, and it is a point for Kcb-Nkumba, and the fans have to make a little noise. There are many Kcb-Nkumba fans in the arena still. Some have left as they are preparing for tomorrow's games, but for those who have stayed behind, they are enjoying classic volleyball from APR and also the classic volleyball channel, Sports channel.
It's 11 points to 3 of Nkumba. Bad set. Gifts Kcb-Nkumba another point, and the fans love it. They celebrate the point. 4 for KCB and 11 for APR.
So on the court, it is Bridget Nakaye, one of the longest serving players for Kcb-Nkumba, preparing to serve. Just like the rest of the ladies, it is a floater through the center, rising up high, weaving and achieving Albertine Nkumba. She is born 2003 in the 7th month of the 7th day, that is 182 centimeters, and she has represented APR since 2022-2023 season. That is Nkumba. Alba. Options, there is the dam, Redwell, up high for the set, slicing and dicing off the block, Diane with options, flying in from the back once again. A major rally is brewing between these two teams, but the libero just put an end to the mega rally, and the ball flies onto the outside. It is Lizzie preparing to serve.
The libero decides to attack the ball, and she picks it out. 13 points for APR and 4 for Kcb-Nkumba. Surely they will hit that 5-point mark.
Yeah, the service, the pickup out of system. Bridget Nakaye, the pickup by Judith through the center, raising up high. It is none other than.
Who's a judge? How many points do you think the Kcb-Nkumba this time will get in this third set?
That is Nkumba Albertine. She is really hurting them through the center. It's 14-4, and they are giving the rest of the players a chance to come and play. And it is none other than Ernestine coming on for Lizzie. and that is Lizzie is actually a setter, and on the other side with the Kcb-Nkumba also making substitutions, and it is Jersey 14, that is Adeke, who is coming on to represent for Kcb-Nkumba, and Nesting prepares to go for the jump service.
Yeah, she's a jump server. And will it be on? Will it be off? Decides to take it safe. Overpass. Another point for APR. Looks like the body language of the Kcb-Nkumba says it all.
So it's
They've given up.
about the body language. It seems that they have given up on this game. They don't believe they can do a lot. Their substitutions are right there for that is Coach Tony Peter Lakoni as APR represents, but the story is the same. It is a murder that they wrote, that is APR, and right now they have put their fingerprints all over this crime scene, and if FBI reported right now the fingerprints they will find all over this game and all over the crime scene, it is for APR and up high for the set.
Another point for APR, 16-4. Are we going to say below 5? APR looks like they're running out with this. They want to get it done and dusted.
Done and dusted. They need to go and rest and prepare for tomorrow's final. And tomorrow, who is waiting on the other end of the tunnel? It is Kenya Pipeline, champions from the last time that Zone 5 was played. Off the block and crashing through the block of Albertine Uwinjirimana, and Kcb-Nkumba picks up a point, and here comes the substitution. Albertine Uwinjirimana has been given a rest, that is just a number 6. That is the coach saying they need to rest and prepare for tomorrow's game. They are surely in the finals tomorrow.
16 points to 5 for Kcb-Nkumba. Good reception there. Back set and wonderful block from Kcb-Nkumba. 6 points to 16.
Yeah, the combination block of Adeke right there, and jersey number 12, that is Ingot from South Sudan. And here comes the other substitutions. That is for that. The other substitutions for that is for APR.
Chat number 14 for APR.
That's Divine.
Coming
off the bench to come and stretch Matros. They pick up by Judith.
Nice
They set and nesting through the center, and somehow, somewhere,
the whole team celebrates it. They celebrate Divine's point. Another substitution for APR. How many substitutions are those?
I think they should be done at this particular moment. It seems like they're giving everyone a chance to come and play. This time it is Yvonne who is stepping on, as well as Seraphine Mkatambara who is stepping on to this court. I remember Seraphine played in 2023 when APR won that KAVC a memorial tournament in August of 2023.
So she's been with the team long enough. Not an ace. Ball is up by the libero. A dump. And yes, she scores. That's 18-6. That's a demolition.
Elkan and Sabimana, Uganda volleyball teams are not strong, I tell you. Medical office, Uganda has a lot to learn in volleyball. Kwizera Ismail, the flags and the muscles are up. Preparing to serve. It is none other than Mkatambara Seraphine. The set, an overpass, and that ball sails onto the outside. Errors from Kcb-Nkumba.
19-6. That's a 13-point game in the third set of the semi-final. Cavb Zone 5 Club Championship.
APR once again. Seraphine preparing with the floater. The pickup by the libero out of system set, and it is another error on that pass, and the story stays the same.
26. As the fans want it to be one below 10.
I believe they are going to pick up one below 10 right here at the hands of Kcb-Nkumba.
Nelson watching from Kenya. Another point for KCB there, making it 7. Nelson watching from Kenya says the final will be a 3-0 for KPC. That's Kenya Pipeline.
Kenya Pipeline. Tomorrow we definitely have a wonderful game on our hands. will still be the best teams in the region. We have that is APR, that is Ame, that is Ame Patriotic Grandes taking on Kenya Pipeline across the border from Nairobi.
Manasseh, I've seen the comment. He says, Rwanda, we have beautiful girls. Without a doubt, we all agree with you.
So it is a decade. Rather, it is a APR
21.
APR 21 and 7 for
Kcb-Nkumba. Dominance. The Rwanda girls.
That is surely dominance. It says a lot. The pickup. Another dam. Adeke. From the center. Somehow she can't seem to get that ball across. That is for Rwanda National, rather APR volleyball.
Will you allow me to celebrate when they get to 10?
When they get?
When Kcb gets to 10.
Gets to 10.
Allow me to celebrate with the fans inside here.
Yeah, trust me, it will be a milestone. Not a milestone, but they would have tried their best because obviously it is a matchup between a volleyball
9-21.
A matchup between a volleyball heavyweight, that is an APR. Actually, I stand to be corrected, but this could actually be the first time Kcb-Nkumba is representing in Zone 5. I stand to be corrected.
Yeah, correct. The last edition was the first time they had the girls, and it was Pipeline that eventually won it.
Exactly.
That's in Kigali.
So it is the first time for Kcb-Nkumba. It is not the first
big lesson for Coach Tony's girls that he's trying to bring up.
It is not the first time for APR. So it means this Kcb-Nkumba side, it's like when you're a baby, you first learn to crawl, and then after you learn to walk. So it's more like they've been pushed out there to start walking without crawling. But trust me, I would consider this as crawling. The next time they feature, it will be like more like walking.
It's 9 points for Kcb and 21 for APR. Good reception. 22-9. The fans are insisting it's going to be an under 10. When we make 10, we shall all scream.
But I believe they can make the 10. It is 22 for APR and 9 for Nkumba. Tomorrow we shall have the semi-finals. The finals for the ladies. Kenya Pipeline taking on APR.
23.
Nancy Chebet is completely locked out.
They're insisting it's going to be an under 10. 23-9.
Elkana Nsabimana, cross your fingers. Your prayer might be answered. Nelson Delta, finals will definitely be KPC versus APR. There is the pickup and overpass, the dam. And it is 24 for APR.
24-9
for Nkumba. The story says it all. Coach
24
upon it. It's a
match
standing.
point.
It's a tough spot right there between the rock and the hard place. This is a team that won the championship just a season ago. So they really
we get 10.
Yeah, they have finally made it to 10 points. So that is Nkurunziza George and Elkana Sabimana under 10.
We
so,
get 10.
Yeah,
okay, now
10.
Below 15.
So it depends on how you interpret this.
Give ourselves a target of 15.
Is 10 below 10 or 10 above 10?
10 is 10.
Up high and tearing through the block right there is Serafim Katambara for APR, and just like that, it is finishing style. They have wrapped things up.
Say they can't be that bad. They had to give us the 10th point. They don't want to put the bagala to Swazanya.
Exactly, but for me, as we are heading into this game, it's more like I knew and believe Kcb-Nkumba was going to take the L all the way to Entebbe Road, because this APR team is stacked. It is stacked with talent, and this Kcb-Nkumba side is just rebuilding. So it says a lot about these two teams, the deficiency in talent, and it was like a seesaw in terms of talent. On the other side, you had APR with the likes of Munezero Valentine, with the likes of Lizzie Sharon Apio, Bien in setting position, Seraphine Mkatambara, as well as Benita Mkanda Isenga. On the other side, you had only Alungat Jennifer was represented for the national team, as well as Auma Grace, who is at this particular moment playing second fiddle, coming off the bench as a setter. So, in conclusion, I would say APR had all the right instruments to win this matchup.
We'll join you once again tomorrow as APR takes on Pipeline of Kenya in the CFVB Zone 5 Club Championship final that will happen tomorrow.
So it is the home of classic volleyball. That is Sports Volleyball Club. It's been a classic encounter between two classic teams. It is the Confederation of African Volleyball. My classic name is Shadrach, and I've been here with a classic Mark Musinguzi. We sign out. Good night. So long. See you tomorrow.